Hi everyone, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome back to the channel. It's Monday again. June the 24th? Yes, Monday, June the 24th, 2024. So I just want to say it's lovely to be back here with you guys again today. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and looking forward to this whole week and leading up to next weekend, where we can finally say on Friday, TGIF again. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get started. And we're going to do the past, present, your energy, the person's energy that you're thinking about or challenged with. The energy between you and the potential for the outcome of the story that Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit are going to bring forward today, that they believe, well, I should say they know the collective most needs to hear today. Okay, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for enveloping me in your beautiful angelic wings of light, love, protection, and guidance. Please guide and assist me today to correctly interpret the energies from the cards that I pull, directed by you today. Thank you. Let's start with the past energy, Archangel Michael. What is that past energy that the collective needs to know about? Ace of Cups, great big love, and a whole lot of focus on loving yourself, like doing what's right for you, what you want. That's self-love right there, the Ace of Cups. Great big cup of self-love, knowing that you are supported by the divine when you can love yourself. When you know to love yourself, you got to know there's something bigger than yourself. You know, that must love you at least as much, but of course loves you way more than you can fathom with our human mind. Way more. And so if the divine, if your soul can love you dearly, then you can certainly love yourself. Yourself is your soul, but there's also the human side of it, which is the body personality part of who we are. So there's human being, right? There's the human, which is like the part that can be fearful. The human is the fearful side that generally, because of childhood conditioning, is fearful, becomes fearful. Not when they're born, not right away, but shortly after we're born, we get conditioned by other people's fears. People are taking care of us and impressing upon us their wishes and desires and what they want us to believe in as well. So we become fearful humans instead of being. And the being is the soulful self part of who we are, the one that's in the fifth dimension and higher. The human is basically in third and fourth dimension. Okay, so the lower density, that's where the body and therefore the personality of the ego, fear, comes in. But love is the being self, that part of who we are. We live in two dimensions at all times. It just depends on how much time we allow ourselves, our mind, to settle in to either dimension. Either the ego is going to be at the helm and we're going to feel fearful, frustrated, angry, anxious, just annoyed, things that are everything but love, or we're going to choose to rest our mind in the fifth dimension of love, which love umbrellas all the positive emotions and feelings and experiences. So you've been doing a lot of self-love. You are feeling like at this point in time, you're feeling as though you've got to take care of you. In other words, you're doing you, and to heck with everybody else. And if the person you're with can't rise up with you or reconnect with you, then that it is what it is. You're coming to terms with that. That's what that Ace of Cups is saying. You're coming from, number one, love for yourself, to do what's best for you. Number two, the person that's on your mind right now or that you're challenged with, you may also realize that they have a lot of love for you, and that they want to stick it out with you. They want to make it work with you. If you're in a current relationship, possibly if you're looking for love yourself, you're in that self-love, but you're also ready to like, this is past energy, so you've gotten yourself prepared to open up your heart and be with somebody. All right, so what's the present day energy? The Ten of Swords. Oh, yikes, guys. So the Ten of Swords, you know, is being backstabbed, right? It's feeling betrayed, feeling abandoned, neglected, rejected, whatever it is. It's not good. Ten of Swords is like, you're down and out, you're left for dead. Somebody, okay, so what I just got for information from Archangel Michael is that somebody was in a love, what they thought was a loving relationship, a committed loving relationship. Someone was in love with someone, but now things must have went askew between the two of you, and now you're feeling betrayed and abandoned. Like, possibly the person you loved had another, you know, on the side, a third party, and you feel betrayed, you know, backstabbed. But the best part about this present day energy is that it's the end. There's no more. You can't have 11 swords in your back, so 10 is the end. You're gonna rise up from this. You are not dead. You might be down and out in the moment, but you're not dead yet. And so, relying on the love that you've got for yourself within you, whether or not you recognize it right at this moment or not, it's going to help you rise from those ashes of being down and out. Okay, so what's your current energy to help you with this? It's the Nine of Wands. Okay, so your Nine of Wands is, that's good. The Nine of Wands is good because it means that you've got one last fight within you. You are, you know, you've been heavily burdened. It's been very, very tough on you going through this. Betrayal, having loved somebody. It's been very tough on you, but like I said, you're not down. I mean, you're down, but you're not out, which means you've still got vim and vigor in you to be able to get up and grab your wand and be that courageous warrior and fight for yourself. Fight for yourself in a way that says, I am truly important. I am loved dearly by something much bigger than me, and I know I can love myself. I know if I don't already, I know I can love myself. Okay, so this is what we're looking at here is somebody who's been in a relationship and wants to open up their heart and is trying to discover self-love, like to sit in self-love, because otherwise they are, you know, ruminating over what's happened in the past affair, past relationship, and they want to get on with it. They want to get up and they want to dust all of this off and put it behind you and move forward, fighting for you. Again, you doing you and making sure that whatever you do, you focus your mind on now, it's about you. It's about what you want in your life. You're going to fight for that. And I don't mean fight like as in resisting or rejecting or anything like that. Fighting's not a good word for it, really isn't, because fighting always sets up resistance, and resistance is negativity, and it can lend to the ego feeling more at the helm than allowing your spirit, your beingness, to be at the helm of your life. So what is the energy of the person that you're either thinking about or challenged with that's done this possibly to you? Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Well, so they might be younger than you. They might be naive. They might be immature. They are someone who is focused very much on the material world. It's always starting something. starting something. Got to be starting something, right? Starting something, but not necessarily seeing it through. It's kind of like an Aries or Sagittarius. I know that much about the zodiac. But have big ideas about stuff, and they want to, their focus is on making money, and maybe they're a bit of a hoarder of money, or greedy, or stingy, that kind of stingy type of energy they're in. That if it's not about being stingy with money, it's being stingy with their own self, their time, and their love for the person that they choose to be with, or that they're with, which would be you, collective. Okay, so take it as it works for you. But this one is younger than you, most definitely. A few years, or just a year or 6 months, but younger. And they have some growing to do. You know, Page has growing to do to become like the knight and then the king, right? If they're doing this to you, then they definitely need to mature. They definitely need to mature and love themselves, not to mention love themselves so that they can love others like you. So what's the energy between you? 3 of Swords, heartbreak. Well, I mean, that's befitting, right? After this, you're heartbroken because you love them. You love them dearly. Yeah. And this one here was the heartbreaker. They could possibly be sitting in heartbreaking energy. And so, you know, they could be sitting in heartbreaking energy of what they've done. They might have some, we don't know, but they might have some regrets, but it's not saying that here with the cards just yet, but we only pull so many, right? But this person was the heartbreaker, broke your heart. As you know, you're not down and out, you're getting up, and I applaud you for that. I mean, that's very courageous and brave of you to say, no matter what this one has done to break you, that you know it's not the end for you, that you will live on, you will move on from this at some point, maybe not immediately, because this is still very, very sore, very, very powerful in your energy right now. What's the potential outcome of this story, Archangel Michael? The 6 of Swords. Well, there you go. You might be moving, relocating to get away from this individual, okay? You might be. The 6 of Swords is about moving from the calm, rough waters to the calm waters, right? So the 3 of Swords, the heartache, the 10 of Swords, the betrayal, what is the rough waters, the rough emotional waters and thoughts and feelings about that, to calmer waters. You know that you need to move away from this individual here in order for you to find your steadiness and the peace and the calm, so that you can get back to loving yourself, taking care of you and doing what's right for you. You know, to come back full circle to this, to love again, to open up your heart again for someone else. So you're traveling through this, right? And this is all the before, and you're learning, you're taking the 6 swords with you, these 5 and that one with you, as nuggets of wisdom of what you've learned through this challenging time. And you're coming back full circle to open up your heart again and love yourself, and love and be prepared to love another, to have a brand new beginning in love again. If you so choose that this person who broke your heart is no longer worthy of you and your time and your energy, then you will be you'll be moving into calmer waters. Let's see, we got the 7 of Cups too, and look at this. You've got options. This is like, you know, first of all, you can fantasize about what your options and opportunities are in love, because cups are love, right? You've got options. You don't have to settle for this one. All you'll need to do is that right now you haven't made a decision, because I mean, this is still raw for you, and you're trying to get yourself back full circle to this. So right now there's a decision to be made, but you don't have to do it hastily. But it's just that the divine is letting you know with this card that you've got options. You've got options in love. You do not have to settle for someone who's like this, immature and focused on being stingy at heart, because they've got their mind on the material world, and they're quite let's say unconscious instead of being conscious. They're unaware. They're more in the energy of being unaware of the decisions that they make and how it affects not only their life but the people that are in it, right? And they're not taking, like, it's one thing to not be aware of it, but it's another thing to not take responsibility for it. And I feel like this one here is not taking the responsibility. If they were a knight or a king, I would say yes, that they can, and they're either on the precipice of doing it or will be doing it or doing it right now, but they're not. This is a page. They're still naive and thinking that they're all that, thinking that whatever they think and do only has consequences on others and not themselves. So if they want to say and do something to you or anyone else that they feel like they're just going to be able to walk away, hands clean kind of thing, but they're going to learn the hard way. They will, if they're not already. So you have options ahead of you. Isn't that wonderful? I'm so happy for you. I know it's like one of those last things that you want to think about right now. I get that completely. But you're making that with the Six of Swords, moving from all this rough water to the calmer waters, back to loving and opening up your heart to yourself and to whoever else that might be an option for you, a choice for you. Okay? This guy made you an option, but you've got options ahead of you too. So let's see what the mystical shaman again has to say. I pulled a card or two last time and I really liked it. I liked the message. It just seemed to fit just perfectly. So Archangel Michael of the mystical shaman oracle, would you pull? There's one. Lightning, number 30. One more, do you think, Archangel Michael? What do you think? One more? Yeah, one more. Okay, there we go. So we got lightning, and then we have, there's this pretty, lightning, and we have the circle, full circle, right? Don't think that Archangel Michael isn't listening. Because I say full circle, right? Okay, Archangel Michael's listening just as much as I'm trying to listen to him. And he tries, he does often help confirm that the angels are here and they are listening by doing something like that, the circle. Okay, so lightning is the first one here. The essence of this card is the formidable electrical discharge of a lightning bolt brightens the sky and strikes the earth, accompanied by the mighty sound of thunder. That's you in Nine of Wands. Okay, energy. This phenomenon has a positive aspect. The light illuminates the earth and the psyche, but there is a destructive side as well. The bolt can burn and even kill if it's too strong. So you have to be, coming forward not in like a fight mode, but in like, I'm moving forward because I'm doing me and it's just the right thing for me to do. No regrets or resentments moving forward, just moving forward with action, taking control, right? That's the wands, taking control and taking charge of your life and saying, I'm not dead yet. You're probably only like 30 years old, let's just say 30, right? You're only like 30 years old. You've got many, many years to heal, not take all those years to heal if you don't want to, it's up to you, but you got many years to go forward and try all these options if you want, So let's see, the invitation of this card is says the forces of the upper world are investing their gathered energies to ignite you with new inspiration, wands, right, and creativity. Allow this divine gift of awakening to take root in your being, that's your spirit, and enjoy a renewed sense of clarity, passion, and vision. So wow, you see these lights here, and this one here has also got lights coming down. You are being enlightened even though you have been mortally wounded, you know? Even though you've been mortally wounded, you are being protected and guided with these flashes of light from the divine, inspiring you with creativity. So that's lightning. What about the circle? That's number 8. Full circle. And the 8, you know, is the infinity card symbol, right? Where there's no end. So the essence of the circle is unification, interconnectedness, and a sense of continuum in what this card implies. The circle reminds us we are all one, dancers in a unified, continuous, inclusive circle. Even though this guy's been a turd to you, okay, and I was talking to my husband about this, and he was telling me about a situation at work with somebody. And I said, you know that person, because he's known this person for a long time. They haven't had an argument like that for like ever. And they did this last week. And I said, you know that person, I won't name him, but you know that he loves you dearly. That's why he brought this this opportunity, this challenge to you. He brought this challenge to you because at the higher level, which is 5th dimension higher, before you came into body, the two of you being, you know, soulmates, okay, soul of the same soul family. He said, I'm going to come into your life, and then you're going to fall in love with me, and I'm going to betray you, and I'm going to break your heart. And I'm giving you this challenge so that you can rise up, you know, and allow Source, the divine, to inspire you to say, hell no, I'm not taking this crap from anybody. Would that be self-love or not, right? That's learning about how to love yourself, because you're saying, hell no, I'm not doing this with you, with anybody. And I say, talk to the hand now. Talk to the hand, because I'm not having any of this from you anymore. I'm moving on from you, and I'm going to find true love elsewhere, because obviously yours is not true love. That's you growing and evolving, right? What do you think this guy did? Yes, it's terrible that at the 3D level that feels terrible like this, right? But at the higher levels, if you get your mind to that, you can actually look at it and say, yeah, this guy, he really did me in, but look what the nuggets of wisdom I've gained from this, and now I will never allow myself to be put in a situation where I feel like I'm obviously loving them more than they love me, and then they do this to me. And so whoever is going to be my next chosen one to be with, I'm going to be very, very discerning at that point in time. That's you learning, that's you growing spiritually and personally developing, because this guy gave you that challenge, just like my husband and the person that he's working with offered that challenge. And I said, because I think of these things at a much deeper level, and I said, you know, he obviously really, really loves you because he provided that challenge for you, but luckily enough, it's with somebody that you already have an established respect for, a relationship with, that the two of you can work through it, you know, and come out really good at the other end, and still have that respect and you know, unspoken love for each other. And he agreed, of course. So here we go. Let's just finish. That's what this guy's doing for you, even though it sure doesn't feel like it, but it is. Okay, so this card reminds us of the cycles of life and the evolving self, ever-changing and always connected. Human, spirit, nature, the cosmos, all intrinsically connected. That's the connected part. It's at soul family level, right? We're all connected at a higher level. When the circle appears, it reminds you that you are connected to everything and everyone, including to spirit. Spirit's essence beats in your heart and inspires you with the wands, you to co-create your world, knowing that you count, you matter, Ace of Cups, that you have purpose in this world. Imagine even a smile to a stranger can change the course of a life. So when the circle invites you to dance in the sacred steps of life, know that your work, your love, your service brings greater value than you can possibly know. Stay the course, keep dancing, and all will be well. So you're staying the course. That's your energy. See how Archangel Michael just brings it all really nicely together with these energies that he had me pull. So guys, it's not a great story situation for you, but in the end, you're moving on. You're moving on. You're leaving heartbreak behind. You've grown and developed spiritually, and you're going to come full circle back to loving yourself more because of this turkey right here. You're going to love yourself more because of that turkey, which I say, from me, not from you, but from me, I say, at the soul level, I love you. I love you at the soul level as I love you. So it really is all good. It's just hard to see it that way when you're right stuck in the muck and the mire of it. And I get it. I've been there too. So till tomorrow, take care of yourself. Bye.